of very auspicious day, the birthday of Srila Narottama Thakura. Today, Srila Narottama Thakura is one of the solid and strong pillar of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's preaching. And after the generation of sixth Goswami and Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Narottama Thakur, Shyamananda Prabhu, and Srinivas Acharya were leaders in whole Bengal. They took all the books of Srila Goswami and others were authentic, and they preached all over Bengal, especially Narottama Thakur preached in eastern India like Assam, Manipur, and all others. You can yes. Narottama Thakur was a prince of a king, very famous in that area. From boyhood, he has the impression of pure devotion, and he wanted to develop. He went in Vrindavan and heard the glory of Jiva Goswami and attracted there, and with Shyamananda and Srinivas, he studied all the Shastras, Vedanta Sutra, Bhagavatam, and especially Shad Sandarbha, 6 Sandarbha. And 3 of them become so learned person in Gaudiya Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, all kinds of Siddhanta. Shyamananda Prabhu was disciple of Hridayananda of Kalna, yet he joined the lectures of Srila Jiva Goswami, and he treated more than his Gurudev, Hridayananda. See, Narottama Thakur studied in the school of Srila Jiva Goswami, and Jiva Goswami himself told him to take initiation from Lokanath Goswami. Jiva Goswami also told Srinivas Acharya to take initiation from Gopal Bhatta Goswami. In those days, there were not so restriction like today, these days. Everyone was free to associate highest topic of Vaishnava, highest top of the Vaishnava. They used to introduce that, you should be in the association of this highest class of Vaishnava. and you will develop your Krishna consciousness. There is no cost and Krishna like today's. Don't go to any higher class of Vaishnava. This is our party, this is our party, and this is our party. At that time, no party at all. All were family of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And all used to listen all. So, Jiva Goswami has so pure heart, no envy, nothing, that he told Narottama Thakur and Srila Narottama to take initiation from those two high classes of Vaishnavas. They have made up their minds that we will take initiation from Jiva Goswami. But he told that, oh, they are my seniors, and you will be more benefited. We cannot tell. Our hearts are not so improved. So, he sent them to them. But the two have promised that we will not make any disciple. You should tell so much I have told. It's past time of Loknath Das Goswami has not been told in Chaitanya Charitamrita or any books, because Loknath Das Goswami was so highest topic of Vaishnava that he warned Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Rup Goswami, Sanatan Goswami, and all other writers that if you want my mercy, you should not tell anything, my glory, in your books, and you should follow me. Don't write my names. When they told that we will not write your name, then he gave his mercy that your book should be finished so well, and Krishna mercy should be on you. That is why these authors, very great authors, Vaishnava authors, had not mentioned his name, following his orders, obeying him. One day, by the order of Jiva Goswami, very beautiful prince, this boy Narottam, came to Loknath Goswami and took the feast dust of Loknath Goswami. Who are you? He told. I am a very wretched person, boy, fallen boy. I want to take shelter in your lotus feet. Please initiate me. He flatly refused. You can go to anyone, very, very famous Vaishnavas, and you can take their shelter. I am nevertheless person. I don't know how to do bhajan. I only eat, drink, and sleep, doing nothing. So you can go to other learned persons and so qualified persons. He requested again and again, but he became so great that he was not initiated. And he returned and began to think how I will be initiated by this. Mahabhagavata. Kemudian Narottama Thakur was very worried, and he began to think, how should I please him? So he began to परिष्कार करना, clean the tools of Srila Loknath Goswami every day, every night, and clear the way through which he used to go to stool. One day, Loknath Goswami, in night at about 12, he catch hold of the hand of this boy. It was quite dark, and he asked, who are you and why you are doing so? Narottama Thakur began to weep bitterly, only to please you. Oh, you are very pure devotee. What you want? I want only initiation from you. And began to weep, and he was moved at once. And he took him with him and told that after taking bath in Yamuna, you should come to me. Next day in morning, he took bath and came to Loknath Das Goswami. Loknath Goswami gave him Krishna mantra, Kling Krishnaya Swaha. That day. And Kling Kam Devaya. These two. And initiated. And told him, don't go anywhere. Be seated here with me in my kutir, bhajan kutir. He made a hut for him and told that you should be always here. You should not go to anyone. You should be here and chant her name and listen me. He began to obey. But one day, in the midday, when sun was so hot, a villager or a farmer came there. And he was so thirsty. He went to Loknath Goswami and prayed, please give me some water. Or you should give me a rope and bucket that I can pull water and I can take. But he replied nothing. Whether he saw that person or not, he was quite absorbed in bhajan, so he could not hear. The farmer went to by side hut and told, oh, little Babaji, small Babaji or little Babaji, can you give me some water? He at once came out and he gave some water to that person. And thus he was satisfied and he went on. Then Loknath Goswami called, Narottam, come on. You don't know what is bhajan? Krishna is himself Krishna name. There is no difference at all. Namah Chintamani Krishna Chaitanya Rasa Vigraha Purna Suddha Nitya Mukto Abhinattan Naminamino. Krishna and his name. Something. In some cases, name is more superior than what Krishna is. So, you don't know this theory. You are serving at that time Krishna, means you are chanting and remembering Krishna and serving Krishna. But you thought that this service is junior than that to give water. That is why you gave him water. You have no belief in Krishna that he can quench his thirst. Krishna can give anything, but you have no belief. So go at once in your home, and there you should be qualified, and after that you can come. Not now. You are not qualified now. Have so much faith, a strong faith in Krishna name. You know also that how much a strong faith has Haridas Thakur. That even he was cut in so many pieces, but he not left chanting Krishna. So he ordered, you should go. He began to weep bitterly, but he was so hard like a stone, but very soft like flowers. Because he wanted his kalyan, auspiciousness. That is why he told that you should go. Narottama Thakur was not an ordinary person or devotee. He was the associate of Srimati Radhika herself, Vilas Manjari. He was playing a role only to give inspiration to devotees. He was weeping, returned to his home, but now he realized everything. He began to chant and sing in such a way that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, with all his associates, began to come in his classes, where he began to sing so pathetically, tears in his eyes, her soft melody, Krishna Krishna Hare Hare, Gauranga bolite habe pulaka sare, Hari Hari Haryana babe, আর কবে নিতাই চাঁদে করুণা হইবে সংসার বসান কবে তুচ্ছ পর গুণাথ পদে হইবে আকুল কবে হাম বুঝা বসে যুগল তীরে রূপর গুণাথ পদে রহু মোর প্রার্থনা করে Narottama. And he used to begin kirtan with mridanga. What Narottama Thakur was singing, each word was uttering in his sound of mridanga, as if it is not mridanga. Himself, Narottama Thakur is singing like that, coming so sweet. And when he used to begin so sweet songs, and in mood, at once Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, Nityananda Prabhu, Sarup Damodar, Rai Ramananda, Bakrishwar Pandit, Srivas Pandit, and all associates began to dance with Narottama Thakura. And when he stopped, used to stop the kirtan, at once they began to disappear. All audience, lakhs and lakhs person devotees, they were all used to be wonders. When he used to sing something about Radha and Krishna, Radha Krishna personally used to come to hear with his all associates and began to began to play on flute with so delicious songs. And thus in a very few days, few years, he preached all over East Bengal, Assam and all other parts. Narottama Thakura, his own village was Kheturi. He was burned there and brought up. His father was there. His uncle were there. He was a very big king, his father. He manifested 7 Thakurs there. 6. Radha Govinda, Radha Gopinath, Radha Modan Mohan, Radha Bansidhari, Radha Girdhari, Ballavi Kant. So 6. And there was a very great festival in the history of, so big in the history of Gaudiya Vaishnava. The president was elected Jahnava Devi, the wife of Nityananda Prabhu, that is Ananga Manjari. All accepted her like receptor. Jiv Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami, all admitted this. She was very qualified. When Birbhadra or Birichandra, the son of Nityananda Prabhu, by Jahnava Devi, Vasudha, he became elder at about 16. He wanted to be initiated, but he was saying no qualified person as he wanted. Someone told him that why you are not taking the shelter of Jahnava Devi and be initiated with him. Oh, says lady, I don't want lady. One day, in the very morning, she was pulling water from well, and she was quite like naked. Only one towel was there, and whole body was. After bath, she wanted to take bath there, bath room. She wanted to take bath, and at the same time, Bir Chandra, by any avasyak karya, necessary work, to take advice from Jahnava Devi, he at once came. Seeing this, both were ashamed. Though she was like mother and old age, she at once made her 2 arms more. She became 4-handed, and with 2 hands she began to pull water, and with 2 hands he covered his chest. Birichandra was saying and was astonished Oh, what I am seeing? And he at once fell flat on the lotus feet of Jahnava Devi and asked that, I have done so much offenses in your lotus feet. I want to, just now I have nothing to do. I have to take initiation just now from you. You are my Guru. So Jahnava Devi was so high class of Devi, the power of Nityananda Prabhu. She used to serve Radha and Krishna conjugal in the shape of Anang Manjari. So this Jahnava Devi was elected supreme leader of Gaudiya Vaishnava. At that time, all big gathered there. Shyamananda Prabhu, Srinivasacharya and all others. About lakhs and lakhs Vaishnava. So big Mahotsav in the history of Vaishnavism. All were charmed by hearing the sweet songs of Narottama Thakura. At that time, all took darshan of Radha and Krishna and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu all together, as if they are here and hearing.